Hello Aries, hello Fireballs, welcome to Astro Haiti. I was called to do a reading today, more of a manifestation one, giving you advice on what you have to do right now to get your specific person, your love interest, to give you exactly what you desire, okay? Oops, sorry. I have something underneath my camera. I didn't want it to fall. So let's get right into it. And I'm just gonna ask directly, Spirit, what does Aries need to do in terms of their mindset? What do they need to do to get movement from their person, to get what they want from their person? We have 8 of Pentacles. Invest in yourself, Aries, okay? I want you, Spirit wants you regarding your person to stay booked and busy. Spirit wants you to focus on investing in yourself, putting an effort in yourself. For some of you, that means going back to school. For some of you, that means learning a new trade, a new craft. For some of you, it's growing your craft, growing, a skill set. It's finally taking the time out to do that business, to start that that book, that blog, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Spirit believes that in order to get to your person, you need to start doing some work on yourself and really focusing on building something for yourself. Hope, beautiful Aquarius energy. In that energy of really being self-focused and really pouring into yourself, the star is also about pouring into yourself. It's about healing. It's about healing whatever you feel needs to, what you need to fix, which just, there's nothing to fix. You're perfect just the way you are, right? Created by God, and if you believe in that, I believe in God, and you're perfect just the way you are. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to heal a part of you. With the 8 of Pentacles, I also heard perfection. Like, drop the need to be perfect. Also, when it comes to manifesting and getting the person that you want and the love that you want, you need to drop the nitpicking at the details of the situation. I just heard with the 8 of Pentacles. Stop being so laser focused on every little detail and every little thing they said and stop analyzing it and just like, observing every grove and etch and every little wrinkle. You need to come from a place that's more enlightened regarding this connection. But a lot of it is, I just heard nakedness, because in this card, there's a need for vulnerability here, to be vulnerable with yourself, to be honest with yourself about how you're contributing to this connection, and also to heal and to understand, like, it's okay to be where you are, and it's okay to be in a place of just having faith, even if things aren't going the way you want them to go right now. However, with the star card, there is healing, there is renewal, there is rejuvenation, so there is hope. So if you want whatever it is, and I got a little ding, if you want this connection, if you want this person, you have to hold on to that hope while not forgetting about yourself, okay? Beautiful. Don't get scared of this, Aries, the Death card. So Spirit is saying that there's exactly what I was saying. There is a call. Spirit is calling you to let go of the old ways, to just dead them. With the Death card, Scorpio energy, it really is about putting something to an end for utter emotional, spiritual, mental transformation. And we're talking manifestation here. We're talking about your mindset and the mindset and what you need to do for yourself in order to get this connection to work, to get this specific person to show up the way you want them to show up, to give you what it is that you desire in this connection. And it has to do with you putting the old ways of thinking, the toxic ways of thinking, the toxic ways of behaving, and also to detach, Aries. Spirit is calling for you to detach from the old stories. And I talk about, you know, what story are you telling yourself right here regarding your own self, right? And even your relationship and your person and how you see them and like what you expect from them. Is if you want this, you need to stop repeating it, stop saying it, and stop the old ways of doing this. The old ways of doing this connection, this relationship is over. And once you put that to bed and transform, you will be able to love yourself the way that you need to love yourself. And then what you pour into, when you pour into yourself, comes back to you. That's when you will be able to nurture yourself. That's when this connection will be a connection of unconditional love, of reciprocity, and of this building something beautiful long-term, something that is real and authentic and fruitful. But something needs to end for you. And you know what that is, Aries. Subscribe, like the video. This is a very different type of reading. I know y'all like the readings that are like, what's gonna happen next? But it is very important for you, for all of us, myself included, to know where our head is, to know what we're expecting, to know what to be aware of what we believe about our person, of our connection. What do you believe about yourself regarding love and relationships? What do you believe, right? And that way of thinking has to end. You have to heal that. You have to really devote time to yourself in order to get that unconditional love you seek. You have to devote that time. You have to give that to yourself, okay? One more card for Aries regarding how to manifest what they need to know about manifesting this connection, regarding their mindset. The card popped up, but it was too many of them. It was the manifestation card. Anything else that Aries needs to know? One more card, Spirit, regarding Aries and the mindset they need to have, what they need to know about manifesting this connection for their highest good, Spirit. Four of Cups. And you know I'm going to take this one because it fell as well. Four of Cups. My love, so you need to start sitting. You need to not start, I'm sorry. The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. You need to stop sitting in the woe is me regarding this connection and love. You need to stop looking at what you're lacking. That needs to change. This is another card regarding change. You have the Wheel and the Dove card. The Wheel and the Dove card is all about transformation. It's all about shifting, even if it's hard. But with the Wheel, this cycle, the Wheel's about cycles, this cycle of looking, I just heard waiting for the other shoe to drop, okay? That's very specific for some of you. That's kind of your mindset. You go into a relationship, you think about your person, the guy that you want, the man, the woman you want, the person you want, and you're always waiting, like bracing for impact, holding your breath, waiting for the worst, right? And there's so much dissatisfaction with this Four of Cups energy. That cycle of waiting for the shoe to drop, that cycle of looking for things to be dissatisfied about, that cycle of complaining, feeling over it, being frustrated, and I keep hearing complaining. And in your mind being like, oh, why does this always happen to me? Oh, he's doing this, oh, she's doing that. That cycle needs to end. In order for you to get the love that you want, whether it's this person or someone else, that cycle needs to end. You need to put that to bed. You need to dead all that limited thinking. And you need to heal, High Priestess. You need to heal. You need to follow your intuition. You need to stop accepting breadcrumbs. Stop accepting breadcrumbs from this person. Love yourself enough to be like, yeah, if you're gonna be in and out, hot and cold, I can't do it. Okay? Be decisive about that. Be decisive about how you deserve to be treated. Do not accept anything that is shady, that is fishy. No matter how badly you want this person, if they show up as a version of them where you're like, yeah, this isn't it, be in the energy of the Empress. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve someone that's gonna invest in you, pour into you, and allow yourself to be the person that says no. Change the cycle of just accepting mediocrity. Think to yourself, I deserve happiness. I don't want to be dissatisfied anymore. I don't want to complain anymore. And if my person isn't showing up the way I want them to, I don't have to open the door. Let go of the fear of letting go. Let go of the fear of detachment. Detachment comes with a freedom. And I'm speaking from personal experience. When you detach from someone and the need of them, it shifts the energy. And once you start working on yourself because you've detached and focused on yourself, because there's nothing to change but self, that's law of assumption. Neville Goddard, who's like the guy of law of assumption. Once you do that and start pouring into yourself and detaching from that need, that desperation, that, oh, why are they doing this, and da-da-da-da-da, they're going to change because you have loosened the grip of needing something. When we need something, when we're desperate for something, and it doesn't mean you can't cry or whatever, but when we need something and we're desperate for something and we're holding on to something super tightly, it's usually because we are afraid to lose it. But you can't lose anything if it's meant for you. So it's something that you just have to think about. And there is a need, middle card, the death, to transform, to change, to shift, to become a person that loves yourself so much that you're no longer in this cycle of complaining, of expecting the worst, of being dissatisfied in your life and in your love life, okay? So that's all I have for you today. Subscribe, like the video. I hope this message resonated. Again, I was called to do it. I will see you next time.